Welcome back, everybody, to another exciting round. This is going to be probably the greatest match in 2020. My name is Socrates, your shoutcaster for today. Welcome, everybody, to the off-road... Welcome, everybody, to the Squad Open Tournament 2020. The Grand Finals. The most epic match you will ever witness before we start 2021. In this wonderful match, we have the honor of seeing YW, Yarifka's Witnesses, versus BKS, Baguette Kebab Squad. Special shout out to both of these teams. These teams have fought through many different matches against many different clans out there throughout the past 2 months to get to this moment to fight it off, to win the grand final. Today's match, we're going to go ahead and play in the map Narva behind me here. Let's go ahead and get into the game. Everybody's about to get started. Boom, boom, bangs. I love Squad. All right, so we had a very intense demand to go ahead and start off in the Russian team for YW, so let's go ahead and do that right now. We're going to go ahead and make our squad. Make sure to lock the squad, because sometimes people join your squad going, hey, and you'll be like, I'm the caster. You're like, oh. Lock the squad. Just do it. It will happen. All right, let's go ahead and get going. Commander Narek representing... Sorry, my head was in there. Commander Sorry. I just woke up. Special shout out to referee Asla, Alexi Blade as well for our referees this match. Greetings. We have a lot of small squads, and Commander is going to be Mr. Narek. Special shout out to Narek. If y'all know Narek, he's your guy. I'm gonna go ahead and press Shift P to get into the mode. And then go ahead and press 6 to see the flag cap zones, and press the H map to go ahead and see what is going on with 20 seconds in the phase. It looks like both teams are going to prioritize the middle flags and making a couple middle FOBs around the map. Train Depot, Geneva, Apartments, and Church look like they're going to be the hot zones, with which, of course, we have Church and Shipping Yard as the back flags. Alongside, we're going to have very aggressive assaults to try to get control of the four-way intersection at Geneva Apartments. This is going to be a very intense match, and looks like the red is showing up for 10 seconds, and let's get in it. We're going to go ahead and teleport over here because it's cool. Happy Sunday to everybody. Today is December 20th, 2020. While the cars and vehicles are going out right now, the referees are all in the front lines. We're going to press the H map as we go ahead and get speedy up to the middle intersection. Looks like we got the strikers, both strikers, one full squad, one semi-middle squad, and the Lodges tagging behind it with convoy formation for BKS as well. We have a split side on YW, but BTR is prioritizing north side, one logistics truck with a squad there, and another Logi pushing down south with the smaller vehicles. If we go ahead and go to the middle side, we're going to go ahead and see the first engagements. We're going to go ahead and just go here real quick and possess his character real quick. And let's go ahead and do it. Alright, so right now the striker's about to engage against the logistics trucks from YW. The battle's about to begin real quick. Let's go. First vehicles are now in the middle line, with striker pushing down south to get behind cover right now, about to engage the first vehicle that makes it out just through, and they're opening fire on the behind of the truck. Takes open fire on BKS from behind. Holy camole. Striker's opening fire now, not looking too good. Rocket goes out, destroys the striker. Nice engagement from YW, and YW survives that full time. Dead vehicle down. Striker from USA still in the main road on the western side over here, not damaged yet, with FOB activation from Squad 6. BKS on the western side of the perimeter right now. A couple YW guys struggling to get themselves back up with an FOB activation at the flag point in Geneva Apartments by YW. A lot of casualties there, and the strikers are going to start mobilizing around to the southern end. And looks like they're trying to stop the first cap at the South Train Depot flag right now. Well, let's go ahead and see how that engagement is going. This is a solid opener right now. Despite BKS losing their first striker, they're going to start cutting off supply lines, and looks like on the overall map, we have a North BKS with Commander Refka from BKS there Eastern YWFOB getting activated. Everyone's themselves started. The strikers have now turned on the western side over here, about to engage a striker. BTR is engaging a striker from the western side over there, opening fire. Another engagement with double BTRs opening fire on the striker, and this other one's gonna get from the behind. Does sandwich it from the behind. Gonna get behind to get the most damage on the vehicle right now. BKS is completely surrounded. He has to stay at this point. Other BTRs coming around to back him up. Now smokes have been deployed. Will he make it out? Another smoke's deployed. He's on fire. Another striker on the left side over there. This other striker is gonna come down on the right side of the screen. Oh man, oh my gosh. One down. The other striker's engaging right now in the field line. I'm gonna go ahead and possess his character. Special shout to Umcut, you're the best. And he's down. 3 strikers down. BTRs all survived that engagement. Ticket counts as follows: 230 to 241. BKS still has full control of northwest and western side of Geneva Apartments, but losing it slowly.
Ich werde zurückgehen nach Train. Das reicht erstmal. Die anderen bleiben erstmal. Ihr denkt dran, ne, dass die das irgendwie mit dem Dings blocken werden, höchstwahrscheinlich.
Special shout to Hammer Frost. I've always called him Hammer Frost on accident, but you know me. Say people's names wrong all the time. Overall map flows as follows.
Die 1 markieren, wo man außerhalb bei Train cappen kann. Squad 5, schau, dass du da westlich außerhalb cappst. Du kannst da außerhalb vom Zaun cappen.
BKS taking full control inside and now taking down an FOB inside from YW at the first flag at Train Depot. The flag has not been fully capped yet by YW, so YW is going to face a bit of a delay in this area right now with BKS cutting off supplies. BTR looks like he's going to go back for repairs right now with a lot of the BKS, majority of the team overpowering Geneva Apartments. If you look at the top of the screen, Geneva Apartments is going in favor of BKS despite losing the strikers. Ticket counts are even, especially due to the flag caps. Looks like we had an explosion here, and BKS securing the area right now. Got a couple YW guys trying to save the point right now. It's a bit smoky. Radio's like 8% down. I believe there's a 30-second grace period that allows YW to get back the FOB in time. But right now, BKS to have it under all 4 corner lockdown right now. Going back overall to Geneva Apartments. Again, BKS still has full control on the north side. YW needs more guys up here, and a lot of them are pinned down inside the building where the FOB radio has been set on the right side of the building over there. And mortars are now being activated. These mortars are coming in direct north of Geneva Apartments. Special shout out to Dogu. Dogu, I know the guy. He's a great guy. And Mr. Commander himself operating mortars until the first 5 minutes are gone, so he can start using that gun. Not the artillery. The A-10 from USA team. Flag cap Geneva Apartments just occurred. Ticket count as follows: 241 to 205. BKS leading 40 tickets around the clock. And it looks like Commander over here is going to be dealing a bit of some trouble right now from BKS. Got wiped out, Mr. Narek, by Gambatino. Securing that logistics truck. Mr. Hendy is going to try to make sure this Logi doesn't get to the main area. And there is a mine active on the road right now that they need to be watchful for. Raphael and Hendy are going to get back Commander right now as the BKS person runs down south to try to make it out alive. It's been marked, but it looks like he will be getting back okay. Gambatino opening fire right now. He's still alive. Going to his field of vision right now. Raphael. And he's down. Nice shot from Raphael. Going back here. Geneva Apartments now being taken on the southwestern corner right now by BKS. Not looking good right now. FOB perimeter at the yellow circle that you see here. Overrun due to proximity, due to the BKS guys approaching the area now. Mr. Zetsu going to hit the first door. And then all the YW guys are congregating on the eastern side over here in the taller building. Trying to make sure that, you know, this area has enough guys to just hold the point back. And they're going to start going out there soon. But they need to make sure that all their guys get patched up. They're highly overnumbered here by 3 squads up in northwest. Down here on the south side, YW making a nice recovery with a new FOB placement just on the south building with fresh Logi supplies. Commander Narek going to set the hab. Looks like he's going to set on the eastern building over there. Pretty good. They got the supplies they need. And they have ammo. However, BKS has full control in the north area where the main flag zone is. If you press number 6,
Nee,
you can go ahead and see.
Westlich von der Tankstelle haben sie ihren
If you
nächsten
look very
Spawn. Die haben
closely, the
die
flag
erste
cap
Eröffnung
zone is a rectangular perimeter circle. The FOB is just outside the flag point, but it's in a safer location than before. Going back to the area, are any vehicles in play right now? We have one BTR currently on repairs, Mr. Oka and Ironfatch Kurt. I know the guy, he's a great guy. North side, looks like the mortar FOB is going to be prioritized as a takedown for YW because they realize mortars are going to be slowing them down, especially in the front lines. Mr. Dogu's in trouble with YW Rock's going to try to save the day with double mortars. Commander's already been taken out from the eastern guys over here. This FOB radio from BKS needs help soon. And if you look on the south side, Geneva Apartments, YW FOB coming down now with 4 squads up all over the horizontal sector line to take down that flag. We're only 8 minutes in, and the tick counts are falling very quickly right now, but YW looks like they have a chance, but BKS has a solid defense and a solid flanking maneuver. It looks like a majority of YW guys, now that they have lost their majority of spawn points except the east and the south, they're going to all spawn in majority-wise south of the train depot to make sure their defenses are clear. We have Squad 1 led by Raska over here going to make an eastern flank with the other squads holding it down a horizontal perimeter on the northwestern end. The mines of this main bridge is still hot, but it looks like a logistics truck, Mr. Cart, has made it out alive. Rox is gonna, take it really slow because the FOB has been overrun now and now being dug down by 2 guys, Mo and Al Gore. Now a BKS, we're gonna go ahead and possess his character to see how they're gonna go about saving this flag. Kaboom, boom, bang! Radio's almost down. They have that little grace period. Gore needs to pull the day in the miracle right now. He's on the top floor. Just around the corner, bang, bang, boom, nice shot, and this is gonna give YW guys, this is gonna give BKS guys enough time to recover that radio for grace period. You can see they're trying to get it back up. There we go, and oh, I thought I was another guy, that was just Asla. We're doing fine there. This radio is going to be safe for now, however, it has now been found by YW, so this is in their full radar. So when they get the chance, YW is going to seize the opportunity to flank and take down that mortar FOB to allow their team from the south to continue pushing up to train depot. And from there, push to Geneva Apartments. Inside the flag as follows. A lot of casualties from YW, but all the BKS guys have been wiped out already. BTR is on the eastern sector trying to make sure we have sniper security. Looks like Rask, is that a rocket guy? Nope, no rockets nearby. But the FOB has been found by BKS. They're gonna dig it down. We're gonna possess his character.
Okay, ja, mach das. Ja, kannst machen, ja.
Currently digging down the hab right now. BKS has found YW's eastern FOB. If that one falls, the BTRs, in terms of the repairs, are going to have a bit of some trouble pushing to the front lines. Special shout out to White Physics in the chat. And he's going to target the radio first because it's already been, the proximity has been deactivated. No more spawns. So it gives him a chance and the freedom to take down the FOB. YW guys on the south side, making sure their security line is, all foothold solid. They have the supplies they need, and now they're going to start using it as a solid foundation to start pushing up to the north front lines. BKS all over the Geneva Apartments and slowly pushing down to the southwest right now. Getting overall to the map. Nom for D, Indies, Mr. Referee. Oh, he's not playing. Happy Sunday, Prone Battles. How you doing? Love Sausage. You guys know Love Sausage. Show him that we love him. Both FOBs are... This FOB Northwestern BKS is going to be safe. Looks like they're sending over rockets right now to deal with the BTR over there. Let's go ahead and check it out. BTR is making sure this area from YW is kept safe. Completely pulverizing the flag right now. Special shout out to Spoons. Al Gore saving the day once again. But it's not looking too good for him. They're sending over the rockets soon. They're going building the building. They're trying to hunt down the BTR. So if the BTR doesn't move, this is not going to look too good. Raphael's going to have to deal with 3 incoming rocket guys. And they actually launched a rocket at him. Because, they have it already out. Got a Grenadier. Oh, man, this is going to be a solid hit for him. Raphael's going to have some trouble here. Let's go ahead and check out his screen real quick. Tell Raphael he's on screen for now, that he can clip all he wants. He sees the first guy, takes down one guy. Ah, wiped out. BTR is already remobilized off the area near the repair station. However, they're still going for him. This is a serious takedown if BKS is successful in taking out this BTR. Mortars are now, it looks like they faced east now. Commander's gonna get back to the eastern, this mortar and face it east. Dogu's launching mortars to the eastern FOB to keep the YW guys pressured on the north line. If we look down real quick to the south, BKS still struggling to push down the train depot on a diagonal front security line. And on the south side, you know, of course, majority of YW guys are there. Looks like the rockets are being taken out one by one. Savic is down, their hat and the lat. Pars is down as well. That gives the BTR enough time to escape the zone and not get rocketed. I spoke too soon. Right now he's okay. Rocket definitely came from this western side. That must have been shot by your good friend COD. BTR is okay. Yellowish HP on the green zone. Not too bad. Going back over here to train depot on the southwestern side, we have Squad 1 engaging right now on this north end on the hills, trying to get over the peak right now, but the BKS guys have a lot of the buildings on every corner on lockdown. A lot of pressure on him, but it's going to take him some time. However, if Squad 1, led by Hammerfrost, if he can secure the western side instead of rally point, he should have a good solid foundation to start, you know, advancing for his team. Northwestern side, BKS, they're making sure that, you know, all their corners on the southwestern side is secure, which is good. You know, it gives a lot of time for them to have a solid foothold to keep pressure up on Train Depot and keep Squad 3, Mr. Kitman, busy. Squad 4 here, Mr. Stahl, is going to go ahead and see a logistics truck that he is now marking right now. Does he have a rocket on him? No, he does not. But he's marking it for somebody to see. Hopefully the BTR can see it in time. Mr. Lugbray. Looks like his projected area of approach is going to be dropping off supplies over to east where Squad 7 Medinar and Squad 6 Katal is. Very nice. And Squad 4, he has a fresh rally point for a southwestern flank. And he's going to start pushing over to the east to take out this FOB to, you know, topple the foundations of BKS. On the train depot, they're taking a lot of fire right now with mortars. Oh man, that looks, whose mortars are those? Over on map, most of the area is concentrated on the middle flags here. We don't have any outlying FOBs for mortar and flank tactics right now. But we do have mortars on the road holding down both teams right now from BKS. Squad 3, making sure that building, you know, the guys inside BKS building do not advance forward. Ticket count still on a lead from BKS. Squad 4 getting closer and closer. Mr. Stalegel getting closer to the FOB, and this might be his chance. He has 3 guys with him that can make it, you know, very sneaky flank over to this FOB that's hidden inside the building. Hab is on the right side over here, and the radio's on the left side. All on the first floor. He's marking how to go about the flanks, but based on his trajectory, he might actually be hitting Commander's FOB first. We're already 15 minutes into the match, so we do have airstrike capabilities from both teams. We're going to keep our eye out on the map to see if any UAVs get activated, and if not, to see if any, you know, airstrikes come in. Real Oats, he's going for YW. This is going to be a rather close match. Both teams getting each other very good, and of course, both of these teams specialize in defense and offense. This FOB from the eastern side got one guy, Mr. Can. He's on the FOB right now. We're going to go and possess his character to see what he's going to do. One guy here. He might be able to single-handedly take down this FOB, but he has to deal Pauly and Core Jones. Squad 2 leader has been cut off from the rest of his squad as he tries to advance closer to BKS's FOB where Commander is at. But Squad 4 simultaneously, YW coordinated this push to happen at the same time to make sure that this FOB from Commander from BKS gets sandwiched. So right now, Squad 2, he has a lot of pressure, but right now, with Squad 4's help, he's able to make a push and keep Commander busy on the western side, while Squad 4 goes in for a flank to take down this FOB. This is a critical gameplay, my friends. If this FOB comes down, no more mortars from BKS side temporarily, and that gives a chance for YW to push up to Geneva Apartments and take the offensive. The UAV's been activated right now. It looks like Commander's inside his hab. He's going to launch the first airstrike, I believe, from northwest to southeast. We'll keep our eye out on there as well. The UAV activated here as well. YW Nerek's going to try his best to try to airstrike that, or maybe find something special to airstrike at, because right now they got to start using those assets, and they know they need to in order to, you know, to maximize the timeout for the next artillery boom boom bang strikes.
Yeah.
Looking pretty good, and nope, Stalengel's taken out. Nice defensive there from BKS on the northeastern side. Squad 2 has to break and go back to his FOB to the, the can, threatening the FOB earlier. Smokes deploy to make sure they pull back just a bit. Once they recover the FOB and make sure nobody from BKS is nearby, they're going to go back and make the assault to take out the FOB. Going down here to the south side, BTR is actually doing a pretty good job doing the, driving around the area, making sure that the BKS guys stay at bay, and of course providing the intel that Commander Narek needs in order to coordinate the assault and figure out the trajectory of the flanking that the teams are both making right now. Looks like the BTR is going to be sent on defense duty as an emergency measure right now. When it looks like that is a hat, he's going to go ahead and launch it right now. He's getting on the balcony. Oh, he almost launched it right there. He's getting to a better angle right now to launch it at Uka. If Uka keeps driving straight, that makes it even easier for Savic to go launch his hat. He might launch it, and I think he will at this point. Keep your eyes on this. He's going to launch it from the left side of the screen. He's getting a good peek out there, trying to see, okay, is his backside face towards me? Nope, he's trying to get a better angle, probably on the other balcony side. He's going to have to lean. He's going downstairs a bit. I'm going to possess his character real quick. He's getting on ground level. This is it. This is gameplay. Misses. Hits the ground. That's a bit short, but that's fine. BTR, hearing the explosion, now aware that there is a hat in his vicinity. He has to move somewhere else. The hat's gonna keep on, shooting at him. BTR is gonna be okay for now. I think that was his last rocket. Hendy over here as a second and third BTR over here in the east. Doing just fine. No airstrikes launched just yet. Squad 1 still trying from YW side western push. Defense from Squad 3 doing just fine. With Squad 5 had a bit of some devastation on the radio here that they're trying to recover. Doing just fine as well. Going back to the North Point. FOB from Commander. BKS doing just fine. Not too much threatened yet, but, the BKS is fully aware that YW knows where their FOB is at, so they need to keep people around Commander within the safe security line in order to make sure that Commander can still activate his assets. If things don't look good at the hab, Commanders cannot activate their airstrikes. Analyzing the map, Geneva Apartments full security from BKS. Train Depot full security as well, with Squad 1, BKS trying to make an assault on these north buildings, but taking a lot of casualties from this north end over here. Inside Train Depot, a lot of smokes deployed, but we have a lot of inner players just holding down the front line in here. Ticket counts as follows, 186 to 154. Can YW turn this around, yay or nay?
Westen der Hub, richtig?
Helicopter marks launched right here on the mortars. They know exactly where it's at. Another heli mark is marked as well. BTR's YW focused on the northeastern FOB, knowing that that is a critical FOB. If they lose this, they lose the entire northeast sector.
Wir haben schon südlich von Train einclosed.
We have an incoming strike with 3 BTRs going around here. We might be seeing an engagement. Other striker coming up on the western side to secure the area. Squad 2 and 1 making now on foot, going closer to the FOB. This might be it, guys.
Die Airstrike oben im Norden auf die Hub oder aufs Radio, eins von beidem.
Geht beides nicht.
This is it. Roke is just outside the area. We're going to possess his character to see what he's looking at for his team. Freider and Ken coming out there to the east, engaging a couple guys right now on the eastern sector. Alex and YW Stalago pushing in as fast as they can, taking casualties about that as well. 20 minutes into the match, ticket count, BKS lead by 30. Within 50-meter close proximity of this FOB, you're getting close. I saw an airstrike mark right there. I hope y'all saw that. I literally just saw an FOB airstrike mark come down. We're gonna keep an eye on that in just a bit. Looks like YW's doing good. They're going building the building to make sure they don't get sniped out there. Roke is still alive inside the tree line at the fence line over there at the bottom left of the screen. Guys at the FOB at BKS side getting pinned down pretty bad now. YW recovering their guys from medics. We have an opening fire from BTR and Striker. This is it. The engagements. First double Striker's getting hit right now. One BTR down. Striker down as well. They're trading 1 for 1. Other Striker on the left side getting repairs and smokes deployed. We still have a 30 mic and a regular BTR on the far side, up ahead of our screen right now. Not badly damaged, now pulling up to the left, to the north. Striker down here is repairing its backside from the behind. BKS still doing just fine with their Western FOB. Train Depot, Squad 5 and 3 doing just fine. But now we have a south flank from Squad 2. Sorry, Squad 8. Squad 8 down here from BKS, Alf next. Full squad making a south horizontal flank to the FOB to prioritize the taking down of the spawn point. The Squad 1 Hammerfrost looking down southwest, fully aware that there are people down there near the trains. Hammerfrost is going to have a hard time. Luckily, they have Squad 3 up here on the north side. Not too much contacts up north from BKS, so that means Squad 3, if he has to, he can send down guys to help out Commander here, because they're going to get a wide engagement on the southeastern side. Hope you're all enjoying this match. This is a really, really intense match. Going back, let's see how the vehicles are doing. Ooh. We have a chase down going on. Striker's gonna try to cover his striker that's currently, unintentionally giving away his position through the smokes from damage. Other striker's gonna back him up, and they're gonna, grab the wheels to get the smokes going. But these YW guys gotta target the other striker first, the damaged striker. But looks like they have to take out this other striker since they already surrounded him. One down, BTR down. Uh-oh, not good. 30 mic is down. They're reloading their guns right now. 2 versus 1. He's trying to get from the behind to hit his behind for most damage right now. And the damaged striker in the east is now shooting. Oh man, this is not looking good. Down. Close save, but that was a very risky maneuver from both sides. It could have gone either way. But BKS, managed to maneuver that pretty good and using the trees and foliage to their advantage. That is remarkable gameplay. That is gameplay, my friends. And definitely they're gonna have to go for repairs in a bit. Cobra. Nope, they're not giving up. This battle ain't over. They got rockets on them. Mr. Hat, Mr. Lat, Mr. Fetson, and Cobra, both hats. They're gonna chase down, perhaps take down both BTRs. And they see him, one down, only one hat left. They can at least get one kill from a rocket from this and leave the other striker, to get back to base safely. He needs to launch it quick.
Yeah,
go. We're gonna go ahead and possess his character, Mr. Fetson. He's getting inside the bush to get a good shot. He's gonna target this one first. If he launches the rocket, it's gonna kill him. But no, Medinar and Luku just got inside. Opens fire and... Whoa. Not too much damage. Smokes deployed. He's gonna make it out alive. Looks like Fetson's gonna still try to tag it along. Doesn't have any more rockets left, unfortunately. We'll be back in a bit, but right now, the vehicle gameplays is the one that's really causing the ticket gaps right now on both teams. It looks like going back here just in time, we have an engagement right now from YW. They have now reached the front of the point. Mr. Alex leading the charge. BKS guys outside the perimeter where the smokes are at. YW guys very quickly going inside to overpower the point right now. Mr. Pars, 3 guys still alive at the smoke line. Heavy smokes. That's a very strategic smoke line right there, as YW uses that to get inside the windows and also the doors inside the area. We're going to go ahead and possess Mill's character to see how he's going to go ahead and do this. Looks like he's going to try to revive Alex so we have enough manpower to overpower the point right now. BKS has to get their guys up fast as well, because this can go either way. Again, this is a critical FOB from BKS's side in order to allow them for airstrike capabilities. If they can't save this, the airstrikes will be delayed for BKS's end. Same thing with YW. They gotta make sure they get their guys up, utilize their medics, utilize all corners and the cover as well to make sure, they get the cover they need. Alex is back up and running. 2 guys up at the top floor over there from BKS. So Mo is not safe yet. He has to kill 2 guys upstairs. Hammerfrost is trying to, get some help right now from that south squad. Taking out Mr. Rocks is the only guy left. He's on the radio. On the radio on first floor. But he's the only guy alive, so his teammates are like, yo, just stay alive, maybe try to get one of us up. Yo, he's gonna get engagements again from BKS Mule. Turn the corners and, oh, nice shot. Rocks and wiped out. That was a close one. We got 2 guys alive from BKS. Nice engagement. Going back to the map, Squad 4 Steingold, still making a western flank, and he looks like he's going to still prioritize that far north FOB. I'm sure that he's aware that there's this one, but I believe for the sake of disabling Commander's capabilities from BKS, they're going to prioritize this one over this middle one. And that's understandable because they only got so many guys on the area to like dedicate around areas, you know. And as a commander, you need to make sure that you allocate your people and spread in a balanced way. And both teams, they know they can't go too risky. They like playing risky, but they can't go too risky because these teams are very smart and keen in terms of tactics and how to flank around each other. They're trying to find, both teams, I say this for both teams are trying to find any opportunity, even if it's just for 10 seconds, to seize the moment and overpower the point. Any opening, both teams are going to hop on that.
The RT is ready in
BKS going to use their rally on the western side and make a flank to overpower the point. FOB is already deactivated. We go inside the point right now. We can see all the damage going on from mortars. Radios on the western side over there as well. The HAB, not deactivated, but more like damaged somewhat. Actually, it might actually be gone.
Ja, mach die RT über die Mörser rüber.
I heard Artie.
Vom Mörser.
I heard Artie. Oh, I haven't actually talked on the screen for a bit. All right, let's do the thing. All right, welcome back, everybody. So real quick, let's go ahead and talk about how this map is going. Right now, they're trying to utilize their artillery strikes from both teams. Right now, again, we're on YW team. They're trying to prioritize artillery strikes, I believe, probably on the north FOB, maybe this middle one near Geneva Apartments as well. The south end taking a lot of hits, especially from the south BKS team, trying to make that flank around the western side, and of course taking a couple stragglers up northwest as well. Squad 3 from YW taking a lot of defensive line at Train Depot, and of course Squad 2 and of course Squad 4 trying to dedicate their forces to take out commanders at BKS FOB on the north side over here to stop him from activating airstrikes on Train Depot. So right now, both teams are trying to do some wide flanks around each other. The BTRs and Strikers are pulling some fantastic gameplay and keeping each other occupied. And again, a lot of this match is really being determined by how the vehicles perform and, of course, how these FOB takedowns go. A lot of people are trading kills left and right as well, but I'll say the vehicles are the ones that are really going to be critical in allowing the infantry to push safely to either flag, north and south. If we look at the map real quick, we do have an active repair station for vehicles, but right now it's just a matter of, you know, we need some more security down here. BKS causing a lot of threatenization over here. And Squad 4 looks like they're going to redirect their forces. Wow! Squad 4 is now redirect their forces down here to take out the FOB.
Is engined.
At Geneva Apartments itself.
Beide Striker hier.
Squad 4 going in right now. This is their chance, actually. This is a solid opening right now for Bulb. He's gonna find that radio first. Getting this to the first building, the building. Narva is a complicated map to play on. You have to make sure that you have your buildings secured. There's so many buildings, so many stories, so many balconies out there. You know, I can't even figure out where I got shot from nowadays. So, Gambitino still alive. Mr. Stallego is gonna have to figure out how to, you know, get his teammate back and figure out where this bad guy is. Going around, trying to make sure his back is covered. Mr. Roke backing him up from the upper story. Dragging his body back. Got Gambitino inside at the corner right now. They don't see each other, but they're definitely around each other. Going back here, we do have an active engagement right now from Strikers. Active engagement from Strikers right now. Double Strikers, back from repairs, going around, devastating Squad 2. Alex is going to really stop him. They might actually launch the Strikers straight to the FOB at YW to stop him and, you know, just open fire on anybody spawning out. Spawn camping, I guess that's what they call it. And there we go. First Striker takes the first hit from a rocket. The other Striker's going to back him up right now. This north assault from YW's team is going to be difficult, especially with more of their guys being dedicated down to the south. Artillery strikes are now in, and that calls for cue music. They're already in. That's it. This is going to heavily damage the area real quick. Solid. Just solid. Phenomenal. That takes a lot of kills right now. Holy camole. Good news is that the Train Depot rooftop is going to cover them from the artillery strikes. However, the area did get a direct hit from Commander. BKS had the opportunity at the end to launch their artillery strike. Going back to the map, YW, will he launch his artillery strike back? Squad 4, their guys now spawning in the northeast FOB. They got wiped out this western side from BKS. YW guys, Squad 3 and 5 again pulling the security and still taking a lot of threateningization from Squad 8 from BKS. But we got some more guys spawning in the east, and I see another UAV activated, and we're about to see an artillery strike coming right now. This is it, the ticket gaps are closing right now with Striker on security right now on the middle of the road. Looking over on the map, a lot of guys from YW, they're gonna make one aggressive push up against the BKS guys on the north side. Squad 4 not giving up. Looking pretty good. Right now, he's trying to figure out where to launch it. If he launches the airstrike, he might be able to kill both strikers in one hit. That is rare to see, and that probably will be the greatest thing we have ever seen this match. Logistics truck doing just fine on supplies. Not taking too much fire from BKS on an assault. It looks like BKS is trying to focus on their defensive line due to the threatening push from YW right now. It looks like you got the strikers going around, driving around to make sure it's secure. Squad 4 fully aware their strikers causing devastation for a hard security push right now. It's going to be difficult for YW. Even if we have more guys up here, the strikers need to be dealt with quickly. Are the PTRs back up and functional? The 30 mic is back up and it's going to be rolled to the front line soon. Low tickets now remaining. Commander needs to... He might need to activate a... He could go either way. He could launch an airstrike boom up here and hit this and take out the mortars. Or he could launch it down here. Gives him a lot of flexibility to launch airstrikes right now with that type of UAV. So that's a solid YW UAV activated. Looks like the strikers are going to open fire and pulverize the spawn point. Alex is completely surrounded. They're going to park next to where the hab is at. First rock has been launched. Heavy damage on the first striker to the left. Another hit, secondary rocket as well. That's going to demobilize the vehicle. First vehicle down. Special shout out to Mr. Hendy. Nice kill, double kill on that first striker. Other striker still up on the north side with BKS seizing the opportunity of the chaos to launch in a full squad to take up the FOB once and for all. Rasmo striker on the eastern side pushing out with more YW guys last minute spawning, saving the point before it gets deactivated from proximity. A lot of chaos happening right now. They're going to need your guys cheering right now. 121 to 53. BKS leading the charge. With Striker now being parked. Pin down all the guys and open fire. The hot point. Mr. Car Jonas going to possess his character to see how he's doing in there. He's parked. Striker's still doing its rounds. Going back down here. Artillery. Line airstrike has been launched from north to south. Let's get in it. Hope y'all ready. This is it. Airstrike's gonna happen in 7 seconds. First strikes are gonna come in. It's gonna go straight down this road. Ah! So right now, YW has launched an airstrike behind me, a line airstrike going from straight behind to here. The ticket counts are really low for YW right now, but with this airstrike, hopefully they can stop BKS guys from advancing forward. Crap.
Soll ich noch Supplies auf Train bringen für eine Repair oder lieber Leute sichern?
Causes a lot of devastation right now. Hits the FOB building. Oh man, that's a good airstrike. Good airstrike on that. We had a takedown.
Feinde schon auf Kasse.
Marked the BTR.
Aber Alex, du musst ein bisschen weiter nach Osten dann raus. Mit ein paar.
Ja, mach ich. Ja.
Nee. Okay, sorry, verkackt.
One down, good shot.
Ah, die sind nördlich davon, drauf sind sie noch nicht.
Einschford takes out a striker from Mr. Unfoot. Lowers the ticket gap. Going back to the flag. Deactivated right now. Sorry, FOP has been deactivated quite a bit, but we got a YW survivor, Mr. Kartov, and has been taken out. 10 tickets minus on that from YW from an FOP takedown.
Die müssen jetzt gemörsert werden.
Taken out
Ist markiert.
from Gamatino.
Old Barracks.
Got a couple marks on the
Was ist mit
eastern
dem Leuten
side.
westlich von Geneva?
Ja,
Wo
wir
der
haben
Mörser
aktuell keine
war.
Mörser.
Mortars facing East Squad 4, trying to make a north side here.
Yeah, I'm not gonna
North
kind of
side
mess it.
rally. And then he's going to try to flank from the behind on the western side to take
Dann
out this
Stahl, da musst du
FOB
den
for
so
the tickets
kaputt
as
machen mit
well.
deinem Truck. Nimm deinen Truck und mach ihn
Southwest
kaputt.
Squad 8 still unable to make a push due to the heavy defensive line from Squad 1 down here from Mr. Hammerfrost. They're going building to building, but it's going to take them a while. 40 minutes into the match right now. Squad 8 being very careful with their southwestern push to keep Squad 1 busy, but that needs to give that'll give northwestern guys from BKS an opportunity to push in from the northwest of Train Depot. Again, Squad 3 still holding a horizontal line, but he's gonna get double hits from double squads from BKS coming soon on the north side, and they're spreading themselves very wide on a horizontal right now. So right now, Squad 3, if he can at least hold this line and get some more backup soon, you know, he'll do just fine. But right now, again, double or three squads from BKS is going to overpower and overrun his point very quickly. They're all stationing themselves inside the buildings right now. And making a push is going to be nearly impossible, especially with everybody taking to the balconies and with all the scopes facing down. Crossing is not safe. In terms of an assault, probably the only assault possible now will be from Squad 4. Since, you know, he can get them from the behind, and he's going to go ahead and deal. Mr. Stylegoal is going to deal with this first FOB again. Round attempt number 4. And he might get lucky this time. Commander has to defend himself pretty good. Good grenade from Commander. Takes out Stylegoal. And actually saves him. We got one more guy that Refka has to deal with, and it's going to be a bang, bang, boom battle. No more grenades left for him. We got Mr. Shovel against Commander here. North side, again, all the buildings are getting occupied right now. Squad 3 and 2 holding a horizontal line right now. Again, the horizontal line security from here to here is going to be critical in order to make sure north side is secure for Train Depot. The southwestern side, of course, looks like Squad 8. Majority, looks like, if we kind of scroll down here real quick, they're still kind of preoccupied down here. Again, it's of good nature, too. Because by being down here, it gives the YW impression that a lot of BKS guys are trying to make this western flank, but it's not really the case. So the Squad 8's buying time to allow the BKS guys to make a super solid, difficult push on the north side. And let's go ahead and check out how this progress is going. The striker is now inside the point right now, in close proximity. On the left side of the screen, that's where it's at. Squad 3, got a couple guys in the buildings, but are they rockets? Not too many close rocket guys. We have a lap there on the south side. He's trying to get some visuals right now, but the striker keeps moving, so it's going to be difficult for him to launch. This striker's really going to hold them back. Squad 4, unable to make that push up against Commander. Wiped out by Mr. Dogu. Good attempt at that. Mr. Commander's down, but he's going to get revived soon. Rogue is still alive. Stylegoal's trying to wait perhaps to get a revive, or maybe to just tell Rogue, just go. Just leave me. Just go. So right now, Rogue is trying to avoid Dogu's vision right now as he gets closer to the FOB, but crossing that road is going to be a problem. So Rogue has to be careful how he goes about this, and he goes, you know what, Stylegoal, I might just get you back up. And Stylegoal's like, alright, just be careful. Striker, oh my gosh, that's not going to look too good. Striker's rolling up, and Rogue is just like, I'm just one guy. Rogue has a lot of pressure up on him right now. Luckily, Bolchu's alive. That can, 2 guys, so that gives, you know, Rogue some company. But the striker is definitely going to be a problem in allowing both of those guys from convening with each other and, you know, regrouping. Right now they're cut off. Like the striker's going to try to find where this rally's at. Whoa. They marked a direct hit. That's probably going to take up the rally as well if they get close to it. Very interesting. These guys are good. They know exactly where they're coming from. They can source the spawn point and target it very quickly. Back to the point. Rogue still taking it nice and easy in the area. Got Commander respawn back again with this south area right now. This is the hot zone. It's the nest. Got YW guys getting a bit overpowered right now from the BKS as they start pushing from the tree line on the north buildings to the south building where YW was occupying at. A lot of smokes being deployed right now with 87 to 20 tickets. 18 minutes left on the clock. Tickets are falling down quickly. YW taking a lot of kills, actually, so they're doing good on the defensive line, but they need to start taking out some vehicles. They want to start closing the ticket gap faster. We got a regular BTR from Mr. Oka and 3 guys in there. Looks like they're all the Rocket guys. And, of course, Mr. Ike Far Kurt going to make a south hit, and looks like they're gonna target this western FOB and pulverize them, and hopefully take down the FOB for the tickets. So right now, even though it looks like YW, the ticket gap's pretty large, they might be able to close the ticket gap, you know, by a substantial margin if they keep up this defensive line and make sure that everything looks pretty secure as well, especially with the FOB takedowns that they're going to attempt to make on the western side where BKS is occupying. Medinar in Squad 6, Katal is going to have to deal with a lot of problems very soon. More guys coming in from Squad 4's rally, special out to Black 10 as well. I know the guy. Commander now has more guys spawning with him as well, so this FOB is going to be a critical one. We're going to keep our eyes out peeled as well. Again, Squad 8 still maintaining a southwestern hit and a little stalemate battle against Squad 1 Hammerfoss as well. And Squad 3, he's doing just fine. Despite the double squads, you know, surrounding him on the north side, he's holding down this building pretty good, preventing the BKS guys from making a push. Now, BKS, if they want to go for the risky move, they send in all their guys, and, you know, they perhaps can take down the YW guys in the white building on the right side of our screen there and make a push closer to the flag. Again, we're within 100 meters proximity, but crossing these roads, especially with all these scopes looking around, especially with Squad 2 guys on these buildings over here, all these balconies on this main road that we're looking at, from going from, you know, down here to north, it's in lockdown. It's in critical lockdown right now. And it looks like we have some luck down here with the YW guys. Again, with more guys spawning down here, they're able to, you know, overpower this point pretty easy. BKS taking a lot of fire, and this striker's actually the one going to be saving the day, you know, keeping these guys at bay. Black 10, as his rocket, he's going to try to get a launch on that. If we kind of come down here, misses the rocket, hits the wall. That's a hard one to shoot at, especially from this level. You go down here, yeah, you know, it's understandable. It's difficult to launch across the wall like that. But at least the striker's aware, oh shoot, there is a lat near my proximity, so he needs to keep moving. That's going to give Squad 4 Staligil some more time to kind of remaneuver himself. Rally now been overtaken and taken down by the striker, so this is a one-way trip unless Steigel's got more ammo to his disposal to set down a new rally. But right now, this is going to look like the last charge of the match. Going down here, BKS still full security on the western side with double squads. Where's that BTR at? Regular BTRs are going to make an extremely far western flank. Looks like it's going to mark there and perhaps hit the main road and hit these double mortars and maybe this north mortar. It can go either way, but right now they do know the striker is a problem, so we might actually see an engagement, one final vehicle engagement to close the ticket gap. Ticket gap is still pretty close. So, again, it can go either way with only 15 tickets left, and I think we might have another availability for an artillery strike for both teams. It looks like Squad 2 and 3 now resecuring the point and pushing out the BKS guys on the north side. Doing extremely well right now. BKS struggling to hold the north side with Squad 8 being kept busy, and Squad 1 sending a few guys, Mr. Ellerin, and a couple guys that, you know, kind of pop one guy at a time. This north building as well. We do have a striker with scopes. We have a sniper with scopes up there. Mr. Camphor going to get an engagement right now by Mr. Ellerin. North side, BTR getting very close to where the striker's at with Squad 4 still alive and needs to set his rally point. And so far so good. And right now, BKS, again, all focusing on the Geneva Apartments FOB, triple squads, but unable to make a push because the train depot defensive line is very solid. Commanders inside, Mr. Narek inside train depot, holding the line pretty good. And so far so good. This match is going to end very soon, and it's going to be a close one. And it looks like Mr. Cobra, the hat, is back. We're going to get back to his screen and possess his character to see. He has low HP. His vision is obscured right now and very darkened. But will he be able to launch a far shot? This might be the game of the century. This could be it. If he launches a miracle shot. I've seen miracle shots in Squad from Reddit. He's going to try to launch it. Will he launch it? Do you think he's going to make it, guys? Will Cobra make it? He might actually launch it at a moving vehicle right now at such a distance. The chances of success for the launch, it's very low. But Cobra, with the low tickets, it's either he makes it or break it at this point for his team. Going back to the point right now. UAV's activated. We're going to see one more artillery strike with the, a wide diagonal flank perimeter line from BKS. As once the airstrikes come in, they're going to charge, along with Squad 8, they're all going to charge to train depot and overpower the point. BTR is still on the western side. Looks like they're going to lock out. They got hats and lats watching for any vehicles going back to main for repairs. So this vehicle is going to stay here for sniper security on the hilltop line. And eventually, we're going to start seeing the heavy engagements. Cobra has been wiped out, unfortunately. Nice shot on that. We won't be seeing the Striker come down just yet. Going back here to the south. Striker now driving closer to train depot. Now driving directly into the area. YW guys still holding that white building just fine. Mortars being launched from the north side from Mr. Dogu. Keeping the YW guys pinned down inside the white building. That gives the BKS guys more time and takes a rocket right now from the Striker. Now Striker has to immobilize the smokes. Gonna take a bit of a delay right now on that push. Everybody's being pinned down pretty good right now. Nobody from main base going out from the area. We have I wonder what the BTR sees. Does he see any sniper range? 30 Mike somewhat sees some far distances, but I'll say it's a bit too far to really cause a lot of devastation right now to the BKS guys. But so far so good. Squad 8 still kept down busy here. It looks like BKS is gonna make the push once and for all. 12 tickets left on the clock. Will artillery's come in? Double UAV's been sent now. So we're gonna see possibly simultaneous barrages. You might see simultaneous barrages, and I hope you're all ready for this. This first match, we might actually clock out with the Striker. If the Striker comes down, again, ticket gaps get closed even faster. Again, an even closer match, and Striker going back for repairs right around the corner here. Good for them. Looking pretty good. Getting back to the area, YW Squad 3 and Squad 2 holding down the horizontal line extremely well. Again, this western side that Squad 3 and this north side that Squad 3 and Squad 2 are holding is critical. They've been holding this the entire match, which is preventing an overall capture of train depot. If they can keep this up for the rest of the match, you know, YW can get some more time to close the ticket gap. You know, maybe even though it looks right now that BKS is going to take this round, YW can still hold the flag point and give enough time for their BTR and the rest of their other guys around the map to take down stuff like FOBs and Strikers and vehicles and the other stuff to close the ticket gap further. So they're still going hard. And again, we're waiting for the airstrikes to come in for barrages before the round ends, but they need to act quickly because the clock is ticking, the ticket gaps are closing, the boom boom bangs need to happen.
Yep.
And these artilleries are going to be critical as well. Once the artilleries launch, both teams are going to seize the opportunity to push each other out of the area wherever they're at. In this case, the airstrikes are going to give YW time to at least hold the front line further, or give BKS an opportunity to push out the last YW guys in the white building once and for all, and take down the flag at the last minute of the game. Squad 3 looks like they're trying to hunt down stragglers right now. Squad 4 is down. Mortar is still causing a lot of devastation as the airstrike's actually going to be launched at the western side. It's an A-10 strike from the Russians to launch against the FOB. Mr. Fowler is going to be in trouble soon. Going to go straight through the point. Direct hit. Hits the radio. Hey, that's not a radio. That is a rally. Hits the building from the rooftops. Doesn't damage the vehicle though. The rally survives. Unbelievable. That's awesome. Rallies are invincible. Airstrike proof. So that's one airstrike down from the Russians. Now it's up to the USA. They can still launch an airstrike from the USA's end. So there it is. Commander's still inside. He's still watching to find the best area to launch an airstrike. I personally think if he's gonna launch an airstrike, he might be launching it in a diagonal line like this, a line artillery strike one more time, because this is where the congregation of all the USA guys are trying to push from this little sector. So if he goes, it doesn't matter if it's from north to south or south to north, something like this. If he can get that launched, he can give the guys from Squad 3 time to hold the line until the end of the match. I'm sorry, I misspoke. I meant to say the flip side. If USA can launch an artillery strike from this direction, it'll give them enough time to make a push
Danke.
to take out YW, guys. BTR has been marked, but wiped out a vehicle over there. If you look at the kill feed, takes out the logistics truck from Medinar. Again, ticket gap is closing. Nobody's rolling out from main base. Strikers are out of commission right now, parked. Can't afford the ticket loss. Commander's still, you know, in his area right now. Oh, there it is. There it is. Artillery, where's the clock? I'm looking for it. 30 seconds. It's a circular airstrike right now. While we let this go on, again, let's re-explain what's going on right now. So right now, the USA have launched their last artillery strike of the game, the circular airstrike, directly on Train Depot. Once these go bang bang booms, these northern squads, keep your eye on the map, these guys will literally run into the area to take out squad 3 once and for all, wait till the airstrikes end, and then overpower the point. This is going to be a critical gameplay. Again, this match is almost over, but will they close the ticket gap? We shall see. Alright, hope you're all excited for this. This is it, it's coming. There it is. It's happening. This is gameplay. This is gameplay. Shout out to BKS. Commander's launching it. Again, look at the north side of the map. They're going. They're mobilizing. They're moving. The squads are now mobilizing and moving and getting back their guys as fast as possible, using the explosions to keep YW busy and preoccupied and, you know, disoriented, while BKS maneuver around, using that to buy them time to get into the flag point right now. Pretty good. Inside the area, rooftops keeping all the guys in shelter free right now and safe under shelter. 58-7 tickets, 6 minutes left on the clock. There goes the last airstrike, and that is the last airstrike we'll be seeing for this match. Squad 7 got wiped out, trying to pin down where the BTR is at. Looks like the BTR is now pulled out somewhere to the north, parked all the way up north. Will we see this? This is going to be a critical one if one of these BTRs go down or strikers go down. And there it is, that's what I meant. BKS now seizing the opportunity to make a last push up north. A lot of YW guys going down. BKS spreading themselves around, going to tree line to finally take that building once and for all. The smokes have been deployed. This is it, guys. This is it. 6 tickets left on the clock. YW needs to stay alive. And BKS making sure that this airstrike was not in vain to allow them to go in. Special shout out to the Twitch chat as well for rooting your guys' friends, whether it's for BKS or for YW. And of course, I love Rally. Rally, guys, where y'all at? Oats, I know you're here. And this is it. Mortars are still causing a lot of devastation from the north side. And the striker's going to move up to the north side over here with the smaller vehicle. And Mr. Einfleisch over here, they might see each other. Yep, this might be the last engagement of the match. Going up here. Gonna go ahead and possess his character real quick. BTR is driving. Will they see each other in close proximity? They're actually very far from each other, so they're going to keep each other parked out here. They're doing just fine. Won't be able to see each other just now. And first rocket, I heard an explosion. An explosion has just gone out right now. Damages the striker pretty good. That might prompt... Okay, so that's what happened. The guy was driving back to his BTR to make sure he has a gunner for double manned vehicle right now. The BTR is going to mobilize. Are there any hats around? There is a hat. Fowler and the striker's going back with repairs. That was a risky maneuver. Mr. Shoveler doing his thing. On the south side, BKS still unable to push against squad 3. Mr. Kitman holding that security line very well right now. This is remarkable defense. He's been holding this line without much ammo because, like, look, his ammo's been cut off from him. And if he has to get ammo, he has to run quite a ways back. So he's running low ammo at this point. BTR is going in right now. Barely avoiding Fowler right now. Gonna roll in right now. Oh man, there's so many things I want to see. But let's go on and see the final engagement right now. Well, YW guys, their final stand up against BKS. BKS once again going to tree line. Mr. Raskan can. This doorway is hot, and the doorway is actually at the other side, so that's why the defense is much easier. Balcony's getting shot up right now by Mr. Cannon Raska. YW guys, Mr. Bacon trying to revive everybody right now. And again, this is a very risky maneuver. The hat is now found, and Mr. Commander has been found by the BTR. So they're hunting for each other. The southwestern side, Squad 8 unable to make a push right now. Looks like they have secured this first building inside, but taking a lot of damage right now. Doing just fine, so they'll get themselves back up just soon. Northeastern side, everybody's within close proximity from each other. 57-2 tickets. BKS now overrunning YW right now with the last few guys from north side pushing in, utilizing the smokes, and they're all coming down now. Both medics inside YW area is still up, so we're gonna possess Bacon's character, or maybe somebody's character in here. One down. Nobody's able to get inside this first door. This is the only way inside the building. The two doors. And it's just a slaughter right now. Medics, they're trying to get their guys back up, but it's too hot. Especially with the BKS guy able to run into the point and completely overpower them. And that's it. The U.S. Army wins the battle. BKS win by 57 tickets. Here's the kill feed. Good game to both teams. Let's go. Remarkable. Very epic match from both teams. Absolutely remarkable. So real quick, we're going to be on a quick 5-minute break. Again, we're going to play this map once again. We're going to be on BKS side for comms and, you know, for all the good stuff that they have to offer for us as well. Great, well-fought round one from YW. Never gave up from YW. Never gave up till the end. You know, congratulations to BKS on the first round victory. But will YW turn this around for round two? Again, we're seeing so much great gameplay on Narva, a very difficult map to play on. And I'd say any team struggles to play on Narva. It's a hard map to master. Hard map, indeed. But both teams, you know, they utilize the teamwork, they utilize the communication and teamwork so well that we've definitely had a great time watching them play. And, you know, they had a lot of pressure everywhere. The map is huge. You know, commanders are doing a great job coordinating and also utilizing the airstrikes on each other. The flanks were solid. Both teams, we could see their assault and their defense are so strong that both teams, you know, that's why it's so difficult to find that little opening opportunity to make the flank. Again, you're watching some of the best teams this game has ever seen. You know, we got the YW, Yehirifka's Witnesses, and of course, Baguette Kebab Squad. You know, very advanced clans, great guys indeed. If you guys are looking for a clan out there, you guys, you know, these two clans are it. And of course, you know, Rally's a great clan as well. G38. Y'all know who you are. If you're all in the chat, let us know which clan you are from, which team you are rooting for. And happy Sunday to everybody. If you guys enjoyed the stream, again, make sure to join the Discord channel. Make sure to follow for more epic streams. This is the last tournament of 2020. And then I'll see you all next time for 2021. Again, stick around. We still have one more round to go. And again, we might actually clock out the clock. So boom, boom, bangs. Again, thank you all for joining me. And I'll be back. All right, welcome back, everybody, to another round of the grand final of the Squad Open Tournament of 2020. My name is Socrates, your shoutcaster for today. Again, we have a wonderful, legendary match, true gameplay, phenomenal, the tournament that will open your minds. We have Yeharivka's Witnesses, woo! Versus Baguette Kebab Squad, woo! Two of the most legendary clans of this tournament and of this game. Special shout out to both teams and all your members there. And of course, special shout out to the tournament organizers and the referees and the server providers. And of course, everybody and you for taking part in this tournament. And of course, can't forget, love the rally, guys. I know y'all here too as well. We're going to be playing in the wonderful server. The battle was a draw. Congratulations to both teams. Round 2 is now over. YW strategically holds the point against BKS for a solid hold on a draw. Now we will go ahead and go to round 3. That was an epic round 2 indeed. The fastest match that we have ever witnessed in Squad Open Tournament. Again, I hope that you're watching this by Squad today, because this doesn't happen every day. Happy Sunday to everybody as well, and of course, I'm gonna also give a very special shout out in the meantime while we wait for this next match to start. Special shout out to, of course, the whole broadcasting team, all the casters out there. You know who you are. Like special shout out to Spurs. You got like Johnny Omaha, right? Playmaker, everybody. And of course, the tournament organizers for putting this all together. It's a lot of back end effort. Of course, all the team reps know how much they see this happen, all the Discord channels that go about, all the coordination for the server providers to make sure that we have servers to play on, and of course, making sure that both teams, get a time agreed on to play. A lot has been put into this tournament, and Alexi, Mr. Nepsis, you guys are amazing. Thanks for all your hard work in putting this together. And again, this is such a great opportunity, and we might, who knows? Like maybe we might not have this opportunity again in the future. I know in 2021 we're gonna have a lot of tournaments, but something like this, for the first time ever, it's been so successful. So, anyways, enough about this. Enough talking from my end. Let's go ahead and see what's going on here. All right, let's go ahead and see which team we're going to be on. We were on YW the first time, so we're going to go ahead and switch over to the Russian team so we can go ahead and see how their comms are going. Let's go ahead and do the magic. Good luck and have fun. Both teams, very great sportsmanship. I got to hand it to them. Really great guys. Mr. Asla, Mr. Esbin, Mr. Nepsis, Mr. Alexi, y'all getting shout-outs. Love y'all.
Sokrates.
Hi.
Ağzının kenarında bir şey kalmış Sokrates kardeş.
What's going on?
Nerede duyuyor?
Ben açılın kankam oluyor. Take my photo.
Versene otomu.
Hey, what's up? How you doing?
Okay, I'm a grab. Hey,
What I said.
Dodo, come on.
Vaseline.
All right, BKS, let's make some noise.
There is something.
What mate?
F hangi aç geçti ya? Hemen geçmiş oldu.
All right, good luck, guys. See you in the battlefield.
Yeah, see you guys.
Battlefield.
See you.
I love BKS, dude. They're awesome. Oh, great guys. Great guys. All right, this is it. Our map flows as follows. I did get a comment from people. Say overall map flows as follows way too much. Honestly, it's just second nature at this point. I'm sorry if I say it too much. I'll try to tone it down a bit, but like when you say it so often, it's a smooth phrase. I gotta admit. Overall map flows as follows. It's so easy to say. Okay. Russian side, BKS, round 2, full squads, double lodges going up, and another split squad going down here to take an FOB at Train Depot. We have declaration marks on the western side. Again, very aggressive marks from both teams to make a push. Let's go ahead and get to the front lines to see how they're doing. They're opening fire right now! Fire shots, hoping that they launch it. You can see the bullets flying across the screen right now. They're opening fire. Will they hit a vehicle? They have actually hit a vehicle pretty bad. They hit the Logi. Logi's heavily damaged, but no casualties yet. We have a... Oh, wow. We have a quick maneuver here real quick. Let's go ahead and try to tag along the vehicle. There we go. Pretty good. This is solid opener. FOB's been activated on the western side. We're about to take some shots right now. First vehicle from Bacon Strip on the western side, Mr. Fetson, launched. FOB activation by triple squads up in the east. Double squads. First vehicle down, Mr. Uncut. Good shot over there. So much activity going on. We have a down vehicle right under me right now. BKS operating on the tallest apartment building. YW Bacon Strip inside the next building, the lower one. YW taking a lot of casualties right now. Going up here, double. We have an FOB activation up here from YW up far north. Double strikers going around the western side with a new FOB activation from Mr. Hammerfrost and western side. BTR 30 Mike on the eastern side, doing its rounds, driving around the area, causing a lot of devastation onto YW Blackton and Fredzen over there in the west. BKS making sure their FOB is secure, zooming out of the map. First flag going just fine. Nobody taking the back caps to, in terms of stopping the back caps from both teams. It's going to be a peaceful back cap. South FOB activated from BKS Raska going to Train Depot without much contestation. We have double strikers going now. Triple strikers up in the area. 30 Mike opening fire on the right side of the screen. Mr. Umcut and Mr. Zetsu. Double strikers getting in position right now, and I think the other striker is going to go around from the behind flank. Same tactic that we saw last round from YW. They do very well at utilizing their vehicles to sandwich the other vehicle for the assault. Right now, BKS try to make sure this 30 Mike stays in close proximity for safety. The strikers are going to remobilize themselves to get around the 30 Mike. Good news for them. Mr. Razmo Gideon is actually the other BTR on the area, so it's going to be a 2 versus 3 if they decide to engage on this first area right now. 30 Mike opening fire. Heavily damaged right now. Cobra takes down BKS's BTR. Rocket comes out, damages Oka and Einfeisch over there, disables their wheels as you can see. Another rocket gets launched out from a rocketer. Hits a wall. No vehicles down just yet. Very conservative push right now from both teams. They do know that from last round they were very aggressive against each other, but it looks like this round they're gonna slightly play more conservative and wait for the other team to make the assault first. The striker's already in position, waiting for the BTR to turn in. Oh no, the engagements! It's happening! Triple strikers up against the BTR, Mr. Zetsu right now. Double. They're pulling back. Here comes this double shots for double the fire rate. Opening fire. Mr. Umcut in trouble and down as well. Back striker taking heavy hits, and now the guys have disembarked to repair as well. Smokes deployed from the front striker to make sure that repair goes on safe. Good stuff. The other vehicle is heavily damaged as well to the south. They need the rep station quick. North side FOB doing just fine from the YW guys. Western side YW FOB full 2,000 supplies. Fresh hit for Geneva Apartments up on the left side over here. BKS taking full security up at the southeastern tall building complex with a lot of YWs. Ooh! I heard the cha-chings. Hey, thank you so much for the subscription. Good stuff. YW, a lot of dead casualties right now in this area right now, but Geneva Apartments have been successfully taken by YW. But can they hold the flag? Train Depot about to get taken right now. And taken. by BKS, guys. Striker still, we got a couple, what the heck did this take me? Striker is still damaged up here. Smokey right now next to eastern side on the main row. Squad 1 and 8. BKS right now, it looks like we have a focus. We have a focus right now on a vertical front line on this main road. It's a typical front line that we have, but this is what we face with. BKS occupying the eastern sector with their FOB on here, there, and to the southeast as well. So they have a solid foothold in terms of their defense. YW, they have an FOB here, west of Geneva Apartments, and one on the north side as well. So both teams defensive in their FOB spawn points. They have a lot, they have a variety, gives them a lot of flexibility to make the flanks around the map. So let's go ahead and get back in it. Special shout out to Rose as well, my wonderful mod. Doing a great job making sure no chaos ensues in the chat. Everybody give Rose some thanks. Thanks for your service. BTR looks like it's going back for repairs. Got more BKS guys coming from the eastern side. The north side got a couple guys with the scopes watching this north road from YW side. Geneva Apartments. A lot of guys from YW holding this white building up north, but BKS has controlled the southeastern buildings. Hope you're all hyped for the second round, because these teams are evenly matched. Squad 7 going for a western flank, Mr. Katal. BKS looks like they're going to try to make a flank on Commander's FOB to the west. Commander Narek is running it again as Commander. On BKS's side, Commander for BKS is going to be Refka. Special shout out to Refka from BKS, Mr. Commander, and Dogu as a sidekick squad member as well. Dogu, I love you. You're great. Geneva Apartments, evenly contestation, now being overrun by YW guys. On the south end, zooming out just quite a bit, we've got more lodges doing their runs, and we have Mr. Fetson in hats gonna watch his main bridge. Looks like Staligel's already taken out a BTR over here from the Russians. YW gonna pull out. That's one down, and they're keeping watch. Where the heck, where's the south? Okay, south is here. Right now, they got hats over there on the south side. If I zoom in, they got a bunch of hats there waiting for one of the vehicles to come by, and they're gonna blast it. Double hats, Mr. Fetson, Mr. Cobra, of course his vehicle gonna help him out here, down here as well. Mr. Roke locking down the main MSRs with the mines on the ground. So right now, you know, BKS, their foundations are getting compromised by YW guys, especially with these hats watching this extremely critical road that's, you know, really leading up to the main flags up in the western side of the map. Moving down to the western side, train depot looking just fine so far. BKS has shifted the battlefront more north towards Geneva Apartments. Right now it's a little stalemate in what's going on. Mortars being utilized by one of the teams here. If you look here, looks like mortars. We have a tow missile. Mr. Dogu here. Mr. Commander's nearby. You got a couple guys from the behind security checking out what's going on at the main road, making sure that's safe, to make sure that bridge is safe to cross. The mortars looks like they're being launched from the western side. The Art of Luck. You sure will get lucky, and that's facing southeast. Accurate marks. The mortars are actually launching eastern main road next to BKS. They do know exactly where it's landing at, but, you know, of course, mortars can really disorient a team, and that's what they're really trying to do. YW, through explosive power, gonna use the, you know, all the disorientation from the explosions to give them an opportunity to make flanks to overpower the next flag. Squad 1 going building the building on the south. Mr. Hammerfoss trying to buy some time using the mortar explosions to get behind BKS while they're all occupied and pinned down inside the apartments to make a push south to hit the next area. Squad 2 looks like they're gonna try to make some flanks down here to try to make sure these hats are no longer here. Squad 5, Medinar, going to be going up here to make sure Squad 2 doesn't engage up against him. We're going to go ahead and check it out real quick. North flank wiped out. Medinar taken out by Al Gore from the far side. Far sniper shot. Good shot from him. Solid hit. Right now, it's a lot of trades. Vehicle gameplay, everybody playing very conservative with the vehicles. No far flanks with the vehicles right now. Everybody's doing, you know, very straightforward, you know, fob supplies, which is easy for both teams. And of course, with all the ammo at their disposal, we're going to see a lot of mortars throughout the entire match, as long as the MSRs are not compromised. Sunny Plays Squad, I know you're going wild for this, Sunny. I know you love this gameplay. This is gameplay, guys. This is gameplay. Join YW and BKS today. BKS still inside the point, and we're going to go ahead and possess a player's character, Mr. Aaron here, BKS. Everybody's watching these balconies. Again, this is a critical apartment. The mortars, you can see, landing on top of the rooftop, unable to kill the BKS guys inside. The YW guys utilizing, again, the explosives that I mentioned before to flank around and eventually overpower this apartment flag. We already have a couple YW guys going around the doorways and going upstairs. Mr. Bacon's already inside. A lot of smokes deployed. Right now, BKS, they're running low on ammo. Their guys outside the area, they have ammo, but right now they're a bit cut off, especially with the mortars and the YW guys taking control of the left building over there. Striker now being mobilized with Squad 7. Looks like they're going to try to make a flank up on this area corner. We have a fresh rally point, and looking up north, first smokes deployed as they try to make a far flank from the western side up against Commander and hopefully try to stop the mortars and take out the FOB in one shot. They have 3 guys with them, but again, they're going to be outnumbered pretty quickly. Commander, it looks like he's already onto them. Mr. Nerek's having his eyes facing southwest, and we do have a Logitruck going back to main base, again, to make sure those supplies get back to them on time. Ticket count at the top is as follows, 238 and 233, evenly matched. That's very good because both vehicle gameplays not being the one that's tilting the game around, but so far so good. We'll be back here in just a bit. They're trying to wait for Commander to stop looking at them so Squad 7 can make a safe push. Striker from YW making a repair right now. South side, we have a flank from YW squad. They're going to take out the train depot Southern FOB. Their squad leader is down, but they're going to get him up pretty good. Special shout out to Namforde, the ref. My man. Not the ref. He's the other caster. Ref! Nam, how you doing? Looks like he's doing just fine. Stolly goes up. 2 guys on south. They got a couple stragglers up from BKS to make sure that south FOB doesn't get hit. But they're going to reach this FOB soon. And the moment they touch that FOB and deactivate it for proximity, it's going to really change the tide on how the guys up at BKS up north are going to be configured. Because right now, everybody's spread out from BKS because BKS is trying to go on the offensive. Defensive is more on the YW side, Geneva, from southeast and also the direct Commander FOB. Commander's already got their eyes locked with Squad 7, trying to figure out, okay, how are we going to shoot Commander in the head right now? Commander's very keen. He sees everything, and it looks like the guys are now in. We're going to go ahead and possess Bulb's character right now to see what he looks like in the game. They're getting close to the FOB. We go to the H map real quick. That's what we're dealing with. No, not much defense. Nagato's gonna have to defend it pretty good. Mr. Azza, the ref, making sure that Nagato's got the luck he needs. 2 other guys, Raska and Remrem inside. This is a critical gameplay for an FOB. This FOB needs to go down if YW wants to change from a defensive to an offensive maneuver right now. They're going in, turning around the corner, about to hit the first doorway at the stairs at the right side of the building. Mortars again still causing a lot of devastation. Still looks like got a lot of guys on western side, at YW side, and the lower building and the taller building. Again, BKS is inside, but they're low on ammo. BKS running low on ammo in the eastern building, and inside they're about to get inside the first doorway. Raska and Remrem inside the area, holding down the point. They're about to flank it around pretty good, and they're gonna enter, maybe perhaps throw a grenade. Bulbtree takes out Raska, 1 down. 1 more to go. Looking down at this map, a train depot. More guys from Straggler's side, from YW coming down from the south. 1 more guy, Apprenti, gonna try to save it because he knows that at this point somebody has to run in there to save Remrem because Remrem's not gonna survive this one alone. Nice and easy. So far, so good. Overall, no vehicles being utilized just yet. Mine is still on the south side. Striker going back for repairs. Mr. Cart and Thrandar. Squad 5, Medinar. BKS making a north flank against his north FOB with Squad 3 keeping this horizontal line busy. So this is something really quick I want to comment on real quick. Let's look at this first. Squad 3 keeping the YW guys busy at this first building on the south. And then at the same time, simultaneously, we're going to have a north flanking squad to take out the FOB with no no opposition right now. On the eastern side, it looks like we're going to have a downed FOB coming soon from BKS to scroll out real quick. Murder is going to cause a lot of devastation here. YW guys, Al Gore trying to take down this eastern FOB to get control of the bridge to prevent the BTR from going in. Mr. Zetzi's coming in right now. Tail missile's been marked by Squad 2, Mr. Alex YW. YW going for those back FOB takedowns, but BKS is holding a pretty somewhat solid security right now. Alex gets taken out, so that's a close call. Very close call on his end. And that gives 30 Mike enough time to get back in the point and, you know, get more guys to defend this area, get back the Tail missile, and face it west. Geneva Apartments, again, same contest station, but again, the guys are running low on ammo. The buildings are not connected. You know, they can't get to each other. The doorways are completely locked down by BKS. YW's occupying Mr. Black 10's building over there. On the western side, Commander's already marked a couple guys on the western side to the southwest. Looks like they got wiped out, but again, they have the rally point to start from square one again. Mr. Froud first to spawn in from Medic. Squad 4, YW, gonna make an engagement against the Western Squad 5, BKS. So the south side is looking pretty good. They saved it at a very close call. X-Post Jabroni, you giving us the weather? We sure are. It's raining mortars. It is raining mortars, my friends. And you know, the cool thing is that Squad 2, they're holding it good. As a team, BKS is making sure his FOB solid. Even with just one small squad, they're able to hold down YW from toppling their foundations. So something real quick I want to mention as well. Never mind. We're about to get a vehicle engagement right now from Squad 7. I believe he doesn't have a rock on him, but he's definitely marked it coming up. So that gives heads up to the 30 Mike to react to that and get somebody up in the front lines. But bad news for them, for Russians, is that they have double strikers they're gonna have to deal with. Squad 5 about to take down the FOB right now, and now it's deactivated Mr. Lagubre. We're gonna possess his character to see what's going on. Inside the building, Hab and Radio next to each other. That's typical. Then they found it pretty quick. Not sure how they were able to find that extremely fast, but again, these are advanced teams. They know exactly where you're coming from. And this is how both teams are able to quickly maneuver to find where their FOBs are at. This is gameplay. Radio's coming down with no contest station. YW Alex is coming up here with the squad as fast as he can. The first UAV been set by BKS, and the double UAV has been set by YW in the southeastern corner as well. We're going to see some serious gameplays, and the radio's halfway dug. He has to act quick because right now they're going to save the flag. They're going to save it from Squad 2's end. The striker might actually be going inside the point. We're going to keep our eye on the map pretty quick. In the meantime, let's get ready for the airstrikes coming very soon. Again, this is advanced gameplay. Just truly phenomenal. They're going in. Striker again, like I mentioned, it's going in right now. Radio's just about almost down now. Striker's gonna rip open fire the walls right now just to keep him scared. And it's in there. And whoa! What the frick? Holy camole! This is gameplay! This is gameplay! I have never seen advanced tactics from YW before. This is phenomenal! This is phenomenal! Opening fire, like I mentioned, is going to rip through the walls to take out any shovelers inside the building. Both people are down. Al Gore, Nonfordy. Wait, Nonfordy. No, he's the caster. Alex gets wiped out, but we got a survivor, Al Gore. The FOB will be back up and running again soon. That was a close call. YW. Just kidding, that wasn't YW's fault. That was just freaking squad. By squad today. I don't know if y'all saw. I really hope someone saw that, dude. Okay, chat, help me out. So, someone please clip that. I want to rewatch that again. That was legendary. I don't know how they did that. I don't know how BKS did that. Just kidding. I'm kidding. It's just a glitch. It's a bug. I don't know what causes that. I don't know. So, well, one of y'all tech experts in the chat, I don't know. Can someone explain why that happened? I know squad's buggy, but why exactly did that happen? Same contestation battle inside the apartments. Stalemate. BKS now getting slightly overrun now with less guys inside the building. Again, they're low on ammo. Keep that in mind. The building's easy to to defend as long as you have ammo inside at all times, and they're away from the ammo. UAVs still activated. Commanders still inside the areas right now. We got Eastern Commander BKS on the eastern side with now Eastern Dogu mortars facing west to cause devastation at Geneva. We also have a Western Sergeant Snickers mortar from the west facing east as well. BTR Striker has been marked already, but Squad 2 is going to get it back up and running. Airstrikes have not been launched yet, but Squad 7 is getting very close to making the assault. Katal, waiting for any opportunity to get push in, is going to go in. Oh, man. That is something. Squad 7 still holding, waiting for some more backup coming soon. Looks like we had an explosion. If we zoom in real quick. Actually, what am I doing? I can teleport. That's why I love this pro mod. Mortar's causing a lot of devastation right now. Dogu takes out the mortar user, but Mr. Revka, Mr. Commander's inside a building under shelter and very safe. Nobody making a flank from YW side from the western side. So far, looking so far so good. The FOB on the north side has been taken out right now by the YW guys in order to prevent a ticket loss. So real quick, I just want to make a quick comment here while we're at it. So real quick, earlier we saw BKS making a north flank with one of the smaller squads to take out the YW FOB, and that's actually very smart. Not only did they send BKS guys up north, they had another full squad down here for BKS to keep the YW guys busy to prevent them from pushing from south to northeast to save that FOB. So simultaneously that occurred. The small squad went up here. They had their other BKS guys squad over here holding down the line for as long as they can. Eventually they got wiped out, but that bought them enough time up north to, attempt to take down the radial down. And unfortunately, we saw the YW, they got through and they made a flank to take out the last couple guys, and it looked like YW voluntarily took down their own FOB to prevent the -10 ticket loss if BKS keeps continuing to make a southeastern push like this. And looks like on the south side, no airstrikes just yet. We have BKS UAV and we have the USAF UAV waiting to send an airstrike in. BKS guys still holding down the point down here. And it's a very stalemate-ish battle. The western side looking pretty okay right now. Squad 7 with a fresh rally point to keep making western flanks here to keep this pressure up on the YW FOB. So let's go ahead and get back on the map right now. I hear a shot right now. We have double strikers up north. We have a regular BTR, Mr. Zetsu on the east. Commander's doing just fine. UAVs are gone. No airstrikes launched. They're going to save it for the barrage, because right now they have deemed that everybody's inside the buildings, so they can't really hit anybody. Going to the western side of the main intersection right now, where Geneva Apartments is at. So we got an FOB from BKS right around the eastern corner, and it looks like YW is now taking over the tall apartment building, but we got a lot more BKS guys coming from the right side, eastern side of the screen. Looking up here, how the Striker's doing. Striker's about to... Whoa, there's double mines on that. They're going to keep watching that to make sure the BTR does not make a northeastern flank. No BTR going there just yet. We got a BTR at main base doing just fine. Striker on the far west. Squad 7 alone right here. He needs more guys with him if he wants to make a western push. But, he doesn't have them with him right now. They're all preoccupied elsewhere. Squad 1, BKS, seizing the moment right now with his full squad to overtake through the south door, that tall apartment building. It's not taking too much contestation right now, but YW in the kill feed top right of the screen taking a lot of kills right now. YW still holding the point just fine. We got a couple BKS guys up northeast outside the flag perimeter holding down the four-way intersection just fine. Again, the eastern FOB is going to be really helpful, but again, keep in mind there's no ammo. They need logistics supplies quick. They have ammo here. They could possibly take a little small vehicle, or maybe this logic just brings supplies from left and right like this instead of going all the way back to main. We do have Mr. Roke, the shoveler, going to try to find the FOB and completely demobilize it from commander's side. So that's going to delay FOB activations. A logistics truck has been found by BKS over here, Mr. Rasmo and Gideon. Looks like they're going to try to explode it and set some... They're going to knife the wheels. They're going to knife the wheels to prevent it from driving out and really slow down the supply line for YW. So this is a very smart move without... It's being quiet, but very lethal. And it looks like it's going to take a while, so they're unable to take down the wheels, but they have found it. They're debating, should we shoot it? No, we're going to give away our position. Especially with the strikers up there. The moment they hear something shooting nearby, they're going to... They shot it. They're not reacting yet. Going back over here, again, same type of map flow. Squad 1 still struggling to push into southeast. Squad 3, YW, control the apartments facing southeast from their balconies. Squad 7 got one more helper, Gambitino, up here, south side. Looks like the shoveler got wiped out earlier. Nope, he's still there. Roke is still there. Wheels being wiped out. Are the strikers reacting? They are not reacting. They're very close to this. Those are shots that these strikers can hear. What are they looking at? They are looking at very sneaky. You got mines on the road. They got mines. I can't exactly see them, but they're on the bridge. That's a nice bridge. Going back to the area again, mortars on west and east. Looking pretty good right now. South side, no contestation right now from YW on the south flank. They're doing just fine. Looks like we have a south BTR and a little smaller vehicle marked. And we got a down vehicle right now. USA has lost a YW striker. Good kill on that. That has killed Entarch and Guka. Good engagements on that. No damage from their end to the east, and it looks like they're going to try to pull over somewhere else to get to a safer zone. Striker still holding the position up north from YW side. Squad 7, they're actually on the area now. If we scroll out real quick, they're on the rep station. Gambitino's on the rep station. I believe Gambitino is the shoveler from his squad. We're going to go ahead and possess his character to see what he's looking at. Got a couple guys, YW, inside the apartments on the western side with Squad 7. Double guy with mortar, Mr. Fraud. Gonna engage against Commander right now, Mr. Narek. This is gonna be a close engagement right now. If Fraudy can take out Narek, this might be able to turn the tide of the game if they take out this FOB. This is they have to take it very careful. I know y'all want to see some action, but this is action. Very careful action right now. Froddy's looking. He's looking the corner. Narek's, he's probably gonna get a shot in the back if Froddy's gonna lean over. He's looking, he's looking. Mr. Coffee, run through the main road. This is it. The engagements are going to happen. Narek takes fire. Katal takes shot from the far north side. Mr. Coffee. Narek gets wiped out by Mr. Frown from the western building. It's a trade for trade, but we still got one more guy alive from Coffee. Holy camole. Squad 7 wiped out, but Medic is still alive. Gonna revive him right now. It's looking pretty quiet. Airstrikes? No airstrikes just yet. Squad 1 on their FOB pushed out with Squad 3 still holding the line as typical. Looking pretty good so far. Strikers marked. Hats and lats. Double strikers parked behind the wall. This is some serious tactics. That is a lat. One lat on them. Marked it. They might actually ask for an airstrike right now. If BKS calls for an airstrike from like east to west or west to east, they can kill both strikers with one airstrike. I think he's calling it. Yep. I believe that they're requesting for nope, they called mortars and now the strikes are remobilizing. They're found. This is it. We're gonna get to Gideon's screen real quick to see what he's looking at. Mortars, oh man, they took a heavy damage from that. One striker pulling out west. Raphael going out. Gideon out of rockets. They're pushing out. 30 Mike, Mr. Zetsu on the eastern side. Train Depot, now squad 1. They're bringing the battle tide over there. The battle tide has shifted. YW going to the offensive, pushing on the western side of train, right outside the point by 50 meters. With BKS holding down the point pretty solidly on the south side. All triple FOBs are still up except this one, currently deactivated temporarily. Squad 1 getting back on the point right now with a lot of YW guys on the western side. 4 squads up west. Squad 7 still unable to make a push with this three-man squad over there. Going back to the map, strikers took heavy damage from that. Going back for repairs. The guys up north are still alive, and now they're going to perhaps start making a flank to hit the south FOB from YW. Again, they're low on ammo. Keep in mind, the far guys, they're deprived of ammo, and that makes it difficult and very pressurizing for the people who are pushing out, you know, on the far side of the map. They have to be careful. They have to play stealth tactics because they're low on ammo, and they really need to be out there in order to really disorient the enemy team to make them think that there's a full squad up north. And squad 2, Mr. Alex's squad, is going to react to that because the strikers are now let them know, hey, yo, guys, YW guys, we got some guys up from BKS up north side. And Alex goes, you know what? You are right. I will take care of that for you immediately. Gideon got wiped out. Look, gets seen through the wall. And he's going to climb it. Raz is down as well. Wiped out by Mr. Coffee. Both guys are now down from the north side. That clears the battlefront now to a diagonal front. So, ah! That's it! I love airstrikes. This is it! The line airstrike has been launched. Looks like this is coming from BKS's commander. Special shout out to Mr. Commander Refka. Heavy devastation right now pins down all guys from YW. This is it. This is gonna give BKS enough time to remobilize their guys on the east. Squad 3 making north flank right now, northeast of Geneva Apartments, using the explosions while YW is pinned down to get a better flanking maneuver. And once the airstrikes end, and it's gonna hit Mr. Narek over here, damages the hab quite a bit. Takes a kill at Mr. Fedzen right now. Holy camole! Legendary! It goes as far as this! Let's go BKS! Let's go! That's it! The last airstrike is now in! Using that as cover right now, BKS is gonna take advantage of the situation! Squad 3 pushing up north! Gonna get a new rally up north over here, make a flank on the main T-road intersection, and get a farther flank against Squad 4, with squads down here and Train Depot able to push further northwest to get more cover on the point. Mr. Wangdi, thanks so much for the subscription. Much appreciated. YW guys able to recover from that with the commander over here. More squads up on the western side, now spawning, pushing down further south. Again, Geneva Apartments still controlled by YW guys in the southeast. Mr. Black 10 in the big building over there on the southeast. Now Squad 1 pushing from the south. Train Depot FOB with BTR cover fire right now from the southeast. They're going to try to coordinate the push with their infantry to make a push against Geneva Apartments and sandwich it from the east. Squad 3 is going to keep the guys on the north side busy. Take a couple casualties right there, but YW, you know, they took a bit on the western side. They're trading shots right now, but BKS is going to use this north battlefront to give enough time for the south guys and the BTRs to remaneuver and push west. The USA YW guys still have yet to launch their airstrike, so we're going to go ahead and see how they're going to go about and where they're going to launch it at. Another UAV has been launched on the western side with double strikers on west, and we have double BTRs on the east. Vehicle engagements coming soon, and it looks like the hats are going to mobilize against the BTR right now on the south. BTR completely ripping the shreds, the battlefront to the north. The hats, Mr. Spoons, somebody has requested me to get some footage of Mr. Spoony. Spoonie is very, very solid tactics. Bravely, as the medic goes through the buildings to make sure his guys on the western side do not get killed. BKS guys occupying the tall apartment buildings on the eastern side. Mr. Nedinar Lugubre coming in right now. Where are the hats? Mr. Spoonie, any hats nearby? No hats nearby. Gonna make a little push safe. Mr. Raska getting the infantry and the vehicular support with strikers from, holy camole, double strikers, YW. Gonna get close to engage against the 130 mic. But good news for BKS, they have both their BTRs to engage on the southern end as well. So we might see a double versus double BTR and striker engagements right now. Striker's gonna mobilize to try to get behind or maybe in a better position with BKS infantry covering the horizontal diagonal front line to make sure the BTRs are safe. So again, real quick, you can see they're playing very careful. BKS has solid vehicular and infantry support along with YW as well. BTRs are down here with the north infantry squads providing cover on the north end to prevent any hats and lats from YW from trying to launch down here. So these BTRs are safe for now as long as this infantry on the north is okay. The strikers on the north trying to make a western flank, as you can see on the map, trying to get around this infantry squad, especially with these rockets from BKS causing a lot of threats on both sides. Scrolling out of the map, USA still yet to activate their airstrike. Mortars from Mr. Snickers on the western side facing against Geneva, holding back the BKS guys. We're going to check out the strikers in the west in just a bit. Let's see how this is going. No progress just yet. BKS needs more guys from Squad 1 to cover the point. They have... I just saw an airstrike. Did you see that? I think they're going to launch they're going to launch an A-10 against Umcut, the 30 mic. I literally just saw an airstrike mark. I saw it. I think it's gonna get launched. This is very rare to launch an airstrike up against vehicles because vehicles are always moving, so commanders never want to risk it, and that's it. The airstrike has been launched. This is it. I hope y'all ready for this. It's gonna go right through. I hope y'all ready to clip this, my friends. It's coming! I'm cut, Mr. Zetsu's nice knowing you! It's coming! BTR survived! BKS is unstoppable! Unstoppable! No damage! BKS! First! Launched a vehicle in the sky! God mode BTRs as number 2! Unbelievable! Unbelievable! Oh my gosh, this is such an honor to see, guys. This is, I don't know how they do it, but this is just beyond gameplay. This is the Squad Open Tournament, my friends. The tournament that will open your minds. That is now the USA's airstrike that they have utilized. Now both teams have to wait another 10 to 15 minutes in order to use artillery airstrikes. We'll be back there in just a bit. Look at Squad 2 and Squad 1 are making some What the heck? I pressed over here. Squad 2 and Squad 1 pushing on BKS side on the western side, taking a lot of contestation from YW guys. It's a little stalemate battle. Strikers still on the western side, gonna make a flank, and we're gonna see a vehicular engagement right now from the BTRs on the western side that are now remobilized from BKS side, gonna chase down those strikers. Both strikers still keeping in convoy formation, with the BTRs keeping in a conservative location from BKS side. UAV still activated, both commanders utilizing that as for visuals. Eastern Commander and Western Commander. They're giving intel to their teammates to figure out what kind of flanks both teams are making. It looks like that BTR is gonna go ahead and try to chase it as best as they can. So yeah, pretty good stuff. Very intense stuff. So again, the vehicles from people. Engagements are now here! Opening fire on double strikers right now. Strikers split in two, left and right. Fire is being shot on the western side. One down, one striker down. Opening fire now with low ammo on the right side. The other BTR is gonna come for backup as soon as possible right now. This striker is not looking too good. BTR is low on fire. BTR on the east is low on fire, has to go for repairs. Other BTRs covering the eastern side over there, southeast. Both vehicles are demobilized right now. Has to go for repairs. They have to be very careful. If these BTRs can get back, they can actually launch to wipe out the strikers once and for all. Ticket counts as follows. YW leading 137 to 120. They might be able to turn around this game. Like I mentioned, you know, we saw BKS first round victory, but YW, they're still leading. They're still leading it, but again, they're evenly matched, so this can go either way. Too close to call on a victory. Striker's still there, opening fire on the left BTR. This is beyond. Opening fire, Lugubra takes him down. YW takes out Medinar and Lugubre's BTR. Now we have one more BTR from both teams still up. Striker gonna pull out to the north to try to get out of the situation. We have Gideon is down right now. Erasmus still alive in the point. The vehicle, the wheels looks like they're gone. Yep, his vehicle's completely demobilized right now. Back wheels are gone. Fetson opening, or BTR opening fire right now against Fetson over here. Solid engagement, going back to the map. Commanders are still at their areas of defense. Squad 1, 2, and 3, BKS holding down in horizontal north perimeter against YW. YW full security up at apartment. You can see all the guys all over every single balcony watching it over. This is going to be a difficult flag to push from BKS's side. On the south end, we have a lot of BKS guys pushing in from the southeast. And it looks like BKS is still going to try to make the assault and bring the battle to YW. The moment either team goes on defense, it opens the other team up to get more land territorial advantage. BTR is still out of commission with Logis at main base in a smaller vehicle over there. Mr. Uka doing his shoveling duty, locking out MSRs and double mines east and north from main base from BKS. Striker gets it back over to main base safely with the other Striker back in commission right now. At Squad 7 got completely wiped out, but again, the YW guys are recovering pretty good. We do have, looks like another BTR has been killed right now. Cobra wipes out Rasmo's BTR on that south riverfront over there, so that's going to be some more ticket gap losses from BKS. So YW really dominating the vehicular pushes right now, and that's a down vehicle from BKS, a small vehicle. Looks like it is down as well. More has been remobilized and shot from northeast. Mr. Sergeant Snickers providing the cover they need to completely wipe out BKS from having the territorial advantage from the southwest. Squad 7's rally is down as well against the eastern squad. Squads 1, 2, and 3. BKS still holding down train station, train depot really well, and difficult for YW to push in. These two flags are heavily defensive fortified right now, with Eastern Commander with the BTR, Mr. Zetsu holding down sniper coverage. And looks like Squad 4, Mr. Steinagel is going to try to make a flank right now to take out Commander's FOB to prevent the artillery strikes from being activated. We're going to go ahead and follow his character right now. Hope you're all ready. This is it. They're going in. Alright, so right now I'm here with YW guys. We're about to pop him, dude. We're about to pop the BKS guys going into the point. As we go ahead and dodge the tree line real quick. We're going in. I got you covered. So again, if we are able to take out this FOB from BKS, again, artillery airstrike from BKS is going to not be able to happen, which will buy us time to wipe the floor out at train depot. So far, so good. They're going in now. Going back to the map, Striker is still dominating western sector from YW. Squads 1, 2, and 3 holding down a diagonal front security line up here. So right now it's looking pretty good. A solid defense from BKS. YW still dominates the western sector at Geneva Apartments with a bunch of guys in the balconies. But squads 1, 2, and 3 are going to try to push up and retake that little sector of that apartment building so that they can turn the tide of the game and bring the battlefront back to the north side. Back inside the point, we have a smaller vehicle engaging right now. Takes a side hit from Roke. The side turn from Roke. Steinagle's inside. Commander's inside. Mr. Revka's pounded over there. Dogu's in the little corner. Roke might actually throw a grenade up there and climb up to kill Dogu. Dogu hears something. He's gonna get out and avoid Roke. North side, we have Steinagle's on the north side, western side actually. Squad leader, B-Terror's actually going back, so it's gonna be difficult for a push right now. This Steinagle's gonna pop him in the head right now. He sees him. He's gonna be very careful with this type of push. He's going around the building. Roke, yep, right now they're trying to, really avoid the vehicle vision right now. Again, we have double vehicles up here. One vehicle just bypassed far north. Squad 4 still has his rally from YW side, Mr. Stalagle. And they're about to engage right now against Dogu. Dogu's being very careful. Stalagle's gonna go inside and go ahead and rip the area right now. He's going inside, he's gonna find the commander. Steinagle's on top of the hab. He's on top of the hab. Steinagle's on top of the hab. He's on the roof of the hab right now. Wipes out Stylagles. Roke is still alive. Revka's staying on top of the hab for the security. Possessing Roke's character right now. Unbelievable. He still had it. Nope. Revka saves the day. Saves it pretty good. Now he has to go ahead and revive Dogu for that security. Going back on the point, it's going to cause a little delay for BKS right now. Very nice little sneaky push from YW. Again, squads 1, 2, and 3 still... Oh, boy! Still on a solid defensive line. Don't worry, we're going to go ahead and check out the airstrike in just a bit. Again, it's a little stalemate push. Right now we have a diagonal security line from the BKS squads up in a vertical front line with, of course, a lot of security. And in a bit, they're going to, once squad 1 from YW gets more guys on the point, they're going to go ahead and push from the western sector. And again, once the airstrike, the artillery strike comes in from BKS up in the western side, the circular airstrike, it's going to give squad 1, 2, and 3 enough time from the eastern end to push closer into the apartment buildings at Geneva Apartments and secure the point. So let's go ahead and, check out the boom boom bangs. I love BKS. All right, cue music. All right, hope y'all like this one. The first boom boom has now gone in. Now it's gonna be the boom boom bangs. Looking at the point, we've got a lot of guys at this flag. This could cause a lot of devastation, especially to have the perimeter of this airstrike. This is it. BKS is now pushed in with the airstrike. Let's go. They're not giving up, using every opportunity of that airstrike. Look at the squads. They're now going to push further west in just a few seconds. YW guys, pinned down from the airstrike. Inside proximity. Rooftop keeping them safe, but not for long, as BKS seizes the opportunity to push from the eastern side. That's it. Squad 2 and 3 rallying up their guys to push closer into the point. Commander BKS telling their guys, this is your chance. Squads 1, 2, and 3, mobilize now. And they're saying, roger that, Commander, we are moving. And we can see them right now, they're moving. They're going to take that first apartment building, either the white building or the big green building, the tall apartments. This is true gameplay, true coordination, true tactics. Strikers now mobilizing from the western side to make sure these infantry do not approach the buildings on time. Make sure these vehicles stop the approach right now from both teams. And this is it. True coordination, true team play right now. This is it. I've never seen such amazing tactics. Again, you are watching the Squad Open Tournament. Special shout out to Aoi Jenny as well in the chat. I see you. And BLU Jack, one of my best friends of Squad. Murkdets, thanks so much for the subscriptions too as well, and the gifted subs. Mortar is still activated right now. It looks like squad 2 and 3 are going to have a bit of a delay on the southeastern side. Holy camole. This is legendary. checking out the overall map. Strikers positioned on the western side, parked. Toll missile operated by Mr. Repka facing the northwest, making sure nobody crosses its main MSR over here on lockdown. South squad's over here from BKS, watching the western side up against that other earlier squad, one that I mentioned earlier from YW. The defense from BKS is solid. Ticket count 129 to 83. YW's gonna turn around this game if they can keep it up for the next 10 minutes. At this point, I believe YW's next airstrike should be available within 5 minutes, or if not, available now. So right now, Commander needs to make sure he gets a good visuals and gets the next UAV up to get a solid, accurate hit for the visuals. Mortars again, still being utilized from the north from Mr. Snickers over here. Got a couple YW guys about to get mobilized right now into the point. Again, this is solid maneuvering. They're taking their time with this, but again, this is a good reason. Both teams are so good at their defenses that they have to be careful. Even if you're setting a full squad and thinking that, oh yeah, we got enough guys, we'll get it. No, you're gonna get shot by all the guys at the apartments. This is what makes Narva one of the most complicated maps to ever play. And this is, me personally, it doesn't matter what I think anyways. Okay, I just saw the next UAV got activated. Next UAV has been activated right now. If you look very closely, I know it's a cluster. Let me just deactivate this real quick. Okay, much better. Double UAV is activated from both commanders. That one's from BKS. This one's from USA. YW, where are they going to launch it from? Let's go ahead and see if this is an outdoor FOB. It is not. It's under the shelter, but if... This is difficult to do, but you might get lucky. If there's an open doorway over there, you can launch an A10 and hopefully the bullets touch. But that's extremely difficult and very risky to risk. Especially for, like for that type of hit. This is why YW is trying to be very careful of where they launch their airstrikes, because this can make it or break it for them. Even though, it looks like, oh yeah, the match is 9 minutes, 124 and 83. We have this under the bag. No. If you mess up your airstrike, that can completely turn around the game, because each team is calculating time on both teams' airstrike capabilities. For example, once the A10 comes out, 10 minutes. And then that means that gives BKS, the signal. Okay, that means this team cannot launch airstrikes for us in the next 10 minutes. It's just mortars then. That means that means BKS will go ahead and just go risky. They're going to push in their guys knowing that all the explosives they're going to get is just from mortars. So they're going to send in all their guys from infantry once that airstrike comes in from USA side. And I think partly why BKS doesn't want to push out just yet, I lied. No. Right now, if BKS pushes out without USA using the YW airstrike, that means that, it opens them up to get an airstrike later once they leave train depot from defense and more YW guys get on the point. The circular airstrike, nope, it is not a circular airstrike. That is a line airstrike with strikers now mobilizing around the point to buy their infantry time. And this is it. Where are the BTRs at? Already marked by the northern squads. This is it. Holy camole. This is it. The strikers now inside train depot. Unbelievable. They're in the point. USA are now in the point. They are in the point. I can't believe it. YW has just pulled the impossible. They rolled both vehicles in, and all the infantries are now pushing in right now, patching each other up, but the strikers are now parked. That's going to prevent the BTRs from getting hit. That's going to prevent the strikers from getting hit from any airstrikes, and also from the hats and the lats, because you have to be far away from the vehicles in order for the lats to detonate. And using the airstrike as cover to keep the BKS busy on the western side, that's going to give the YW guys enough time to start capping train depot. Look at the top of the screen, everybody. The flag is going down in YW's favor. This is one of the fastest coordinated maneuvers I've ever seen. Line airstrike completely rips through a couple players. Narg wipes out Alfex in the bottom right of the screen. YW guys, double squads coming in right now from the south side with fresh rally points ready at their disposal. BTR takes heavy damage up on the north side. Wipes out even more guys on the eastern side on foot infantry, preventing more squads from saving the point from the eastern FOB from Commander. This is unbelievable, my friends. Unbelievable. Wipes out the whole floor, and YW now has full double squads and double strikers into the point right now. Oh my gosh. Going inside the point, we're going to go ahead and possess Kitman's character to see what he looks like in the indoors. Is looking so far so good despite all the explosions. But again, this is unbelievable. The strikers are still alive. Got a couple BKS guys spawning from the south FOB, launching smokes, the last-minute maneuver. They're trying to get more guys within 100 meters into the point to try to stop the flag cap. But right now, it looks like they're going to completely take down train depot from a neutral situation. Again, the strikers still in safe proximity, parked right at the front. Oh my goodness. First launch on the RPG. Gets launched inside a striker. We're going to get inside the area right now, facing them to the south. Unbelievable. So right now, behind me, we have double strikers facing to the south, where BKS is FOB, where they're trying to spawn more guys to make a push up north. And right now, both of these strikers are parked in a strategic position, close enough to the south FOB, where it's too close for where the RPGs can detonate, which means that their position is pretty solid. Again, they're staying nearby. They're staying nearby the walls. They're staying nearby the walls so that the RPGs can hopefully hit the walls instead of the strikers. Scrolling out inside the map, YW leading 113 tickets, BKS 65 tickets. Taking a lot of dead casualties from BKS on the south side. Over on map, looking up north, BTR is going as fast as they can to try to open shreds up in the train depot flag. YW and Commander is now remobilized from the northwest to push to the southeast with another squad with a fresh FOB activation from YW. Hammerfoss launches a western FOB at Train Depot with a fresh logistics truck dropping supplies up to activate the hab. Fresh points there, and they're going to get more guys and spawn the entire rest of their team up to take out Train Depot. On the southern end, we have more BKS guys trying to struggle to get in with now BTR, Mr. Zetsu, and Umcut moving in. Going to engage double BTRs. Holy camole! This is one of the riskiest maneuvers ever. Opening fire, double versus one, loses the BTR. 30 might going down, closes the ticket gap even further with 4 minutes left on the clock. Commander struggling with a couple squad 1 YW Steinold guys from the eastern side. Looking really quick here. Couple small shots right now to the north, but he should be okay for now. Mr. Roke still causing a lot of sneaky devastation up against Mr. Dogu. They're evenly matched. They're rivals. Mr. Raspberry on the top of the hill here takes out Mr. Steingold, takes out Roke as well. No, Roke is still somewhat up, man. He is now down for Mr. Dogu. Good shot on that. Going back inside the Train Depot flag. A really hot critical point right now. Scroll out the map. Not too much going on. Too many mines on the road. Northwest. YW FOB still up. Geneva Apartments, now the battle tide has shifted down to Train Depot into the area. BKS still barely holding on to their FOB to the south, but YW now with their new fresh FOB from the west, spawning in and running in as many guys, infantry as they can into the point. Double strikers still in the area just fine. We can see through the windows over there. And of course, more infantry securing the point from the western side. Unbelievable. 3 minutes left on the clock. 103 to 38. Full cap at Train Depot coming in less than 1 minute. Once they cap this flag, it's going to drop another 30 tickets down from my understanding, and that should lock in the game. YW still taking a lot of casualties right now from BKS as they heavily spawn in from the south side. No airstrikes as of just yet. Commander has to make sure his FOB from this eastern side is okay. Take a couple devastation from YW guys. Mortars being launched from the northwest. Mr. Snickers trying to use those explosions to slow down BKS as they spawn more YW guys from the north, completely overpowering the point. The flag perimeter right in here, you can see it's a little rectangular box. We got like around 5 BKS guys in it, up against over 10 guys from YW. So they're gonna have trouble pushing in against these strikers. They can't even get into the door because the strikers are just looking over here. They're gonna completely shoot. Oh my gosh, look at that. Complete trouble right now. They have to figure out another entrance into the flag point. With 2 tickets left in the flag point, flag cap is going to go down. This match is going to end, my friends. Top of the screen. Flag is going to get completely capped. YW turning around the game. Unbelievable. This is it. Flag coming down around 10 seconds. If YW can kill all the rest of the BKS guys, he can lock in the flag, close the ticket gap. With double mortars now being used, the art of luck is back on the mortars. Mortars are still exploding, causing a lot of devastation inside BKS's FOB. This is too difficult for them to push. They need ammo, and too many explosions happening. Can't get into the door, and that's it. The major defeat. The U.S. Army, YW, wins the battle 152-0. Good game. Scrolling up. Look at your KDR. Feast your eyes on that, everybody. Oh my goodness. And that's it, everybody. Hope that you all enjoyed that match. I'm going to have a couple ending closing words right now. Feel free to join the Discord channel as well if you want to keep in touch. Great broadcasting. You're welcome. Thank you. Thank you, Tayfun. Glad you enjoyed it. And here we go. Couple ending words real quick. Thank you, everybody, for joining me on that amazing match. And I think, like some of y'all called it, YW turned around the game. Took over 150 ticket victory on round 2. BKS won round 1, but I believe this is based on ticket margins. So BKS won round 1 with a ticket margin of around like 50-something. And on round 2, YW wins by over 100-ish tickets, and I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, that means by ticket margin, despite one team winning one and the other team winning the other, by ticket margin, Yeharivka's Witnesses win the grand finals of the Squad Open Tournament. Congratulations to YW in a very well-fought battle between both teams. BKS, Baguette Kebab Squad, and Yeharivka's Witnesses, two of the most legendary clans that this game has ever seen from the Squad Open Tournament. Again, the Squad Open Tournament, the tournament that will open your minds. I hope that you all enjoyed this wonderful match. Make sure to follow and subscribe for more epic streams. This is the final match and tournament of 2020. We have a lot more tournaments planned in 2021 for y'all next time. If y'all new to Squad and if you're looking for a clan to join, check out Yeharivka's Witnesses and BKS. And if anybody in the chat are in here from both clans, please feel free to link your Discord channels to both of these if you would like, for people to join your channels as well. And I want to give a very special thank you to the tournament organizers. Really quick here, I got the list of names. Very special thank you to Mr. Alexi Blade, Mr. Asla, Mr. Esben, and of course, Mr. Nepsis as well. Special thank you to all the shoutcasters as well. Let me grab their list here. We got Norg, we got Indies Namfordy, Jay Gango, Johnny Omaha, Keone, Weird Madak, we got Winter Sin, everybody. I know I missed a couple of names, but you guys know who you are. Thank you all to Shoutcasters for spending your time over 2 months to shoutcast this wonderful Squad Open tournament. And thank you all to the server providers for taking your time out and for providing us these wonderful servers to see these amazing legendary matches. And thank you to all the team representatives for signing your clan and team and community up to take part in this wonderful tournament. And thank you to all you, the players, every single one of you, for believing in your team, for taking your time out to play these many, many hours throughout these many, many months in this wonderful tournament, and for making this tournament amazing and legendary that it is, and very successful today, and that this open tournament can continue into the future and continue to grow. And of course, thank you to Off-World Industries for creating this wonderful game called Squad, and for fostering, supporting, and growing such an amazing, loving community. And of course, a lot of boom, boom, bangs at that as well. Hope that y'all enjoyed it. Again, I love YW, I love BKS, and of course, I love Rally, and all you other people out there. So, thank you all for your support. Again, if you guys enjoyed the stream, make sure to like, follow, and subscribe for more epic streams. And make sure to join the Discord channel to keep in touch with me. I'm trying to grow the Discord channel myself as well. So if y'all can join it, we have a lot of nice people in there. I play other games as well. I love Squad. So, I'll link up the Discord in the stream. And happy Sunday to everybody. Today is December 20th, 2020. I'll see you all next year in 2021. And this is me, Socrates. Until next time.